Well, they say after they got in a fender bender in the parking lot with one of Steve Raleigh's sons, Raleigh, who they say was not even in the car when the wreck occurred, tried to convince them not to involve police. When the family insisted on calling police, things got out of control. Just after the wreck, you can clearly see Steve Raleigh in the red Hawaiian shirt having a discussion with Doug and Lois Morrow, 79 and 76 years old, and their adult son Troy, who say they were insisting on calling police.
Then I hear a voice come into the picture screaming, "Here's what we're going to do." When I turned around, it was Steve Raleigh, and he was approaching my dad, and his finger was out like this, saying, "We're just going to exchange info. No cops are being called." Seconds later, I hear from a distance, "No one's going to hit my dad." I look this way, someone coming from this way clocks me in the side of the head. I stagger back, he dives on me, and he's on my throat with both hands choking me.
The Morrows say it was Steve Raleigh's other adult son, who had not been driving the car, who was on top of their son, Troy. The video taken by a member of the Morrow family does not show Mr. and Mrs. Morrow jumping on Steve Raleigh's son, trying to get him off of their son, Troy.
I tried to get him off, and I did hit him, but I'd hit him a whole lot harder if I could.
I said, "Please help, get those guys off my husband." He was trying to get one off of my son, Troy. That's when I seen the arm come around. That's when he punched me. I don't know anything that happened after that.
Both the Morrows went to the hospital. Lois ended up with a cracked skull, bleeding on the brain, a detached retina, and a black eye. We spoke with the Raleigh's attorney, Merlin Shiverdecker, who said, "We are not going to try this case in the media. I have my client's version of what happened, but I'm not going to share it or disseminate it through the media or on social media. Let's let the police do their jobs." The police released a statement today saying, "This investigation is ongoing. CPD has an obligation to thoroughly investigate all reported offenses, as is currently being done." Steve Raleigh is still on the air at Channel 9. WCPO released a statement saying, "We are aware of the incident involving Steve Raleigh's family. Steve shared his side of the incident with our leadership. The video does not show the incident from start to finish." Now, the Morrows say all they want is for the Raleighs to admit what happened, apologize, and to take responsibility for their actions. Their attorney would not say what taking responsibility means when they translated that into dollars and cents. Paula?
All right, thank you, David. And Local 12 has been aware of the incident involving the Morrow and the Raleigh family and the video that was posted on social media. But up to this point, we have chosen not to do a story on it. Now, that's because no one has been charged with a crime or cited. While celebrities usually raise the level of interest in a story, it does not appear that Steve Raleigh was driving the car or participated in the alleged assault. We would not consider Steve Raleigh's family as celebrity fair game. We are now choosing to do the story because the Morrow family is holding this news conference. The Cincinnati police and WCPO have not chosen to publicly comment on the case, although David just gave you the statement that CPO had given about the fact that they're investigating. And I think I made it clear at 5 o'clock how we try to effort these stories. Yeah. And also we looked at police reports that were redacted. So we didn't have all the information, and we're still gathering it, and we will continue to do so.
Taking the time to do the due diligence for that reporting.
You can always find our stories here on YouTube, but go ahead and click subscribe to get notifications and stay in the know.